Hey guys, we're in a Chinese restaurant. It's Chinese New Year and this is so much fun. If you've never been to a dim sum restaurant, this is a treat. So it's such an experience. Yeah, experience. And I'm here with my family. Say hello, Matthew. And well, my daughter. You want to be on camera here. Okay, so we're going to have all these yummy food, and the first thing we have is, oh, this is my husband, Paul. Okay, so the first thing I want to show you is shrimp dumplings. I know, my husband's Jewish, sometimes we eat shrimp, guilty, confession. And here is the shrimp dumplings. So, and something else, I know it might be gross to you, but we're gonna show you how we eat chicken feet. Yes, you wonder where all the chicken feet have gone? To China, from the chicken farms in America. Yes, they ship like tons and tons of chicken feet every day to China because the Chinese eat chicken feet. I know the sound of it is gross, but look, we're gonna show you how it's done. So we're going to dig in and show you how delicious they are. This is only the beginning. So we order tea. So when you go to a dim sum restaurant, you're going to have tea. See that big teapot? And then we have tea right here. And yes, there is no filter. You're going to have tea leaves because it's tea. There's tea leaves in the tea. And so we're going to start eating and show you how we eat chicken feet and shrimp dumplings. There are a lot more amazing food coming. There's more food here, right here. This one is taro cake, and that is taro dumplings, and they're deep fried. They are amazing because they're really crunchy on the outside, and there's some meat inside with taro. And that over there is like vegetarian soy sheets. They wrap in soy sheets with vegetables inside. They're really delicious. So here we go. This is right here. Lots of good spicy chili oil. It's delicious. So look at this place. It's amazing. I don't want to I have to, right here. So the lions. I love this dim sum restaurant because they got really cool decorations here. And it's Chinese New Year. We came a little bit late in the afternoon, kind of missed the crowd, which was okay with me. And normally in a dim sum restaurant, they would have carts, like carts with food. People would push around and show you what they got, and the dumplings and things, and it's kind of fun. So we don't have that right now because the carts are kind of finish. It's past the peak hours, but you know what, we'll come back another time and show you the cards. So dim sum is Cantonese, like little hard, a little bit of hard, and it's basically just little bit of everything. And when you go to a dim sum restaurant with friends and family, conversations, you're drinking tea, and in Cantonese, really, yum cha, it means drinking tea. So when you're drinking tea, we go to have drink tea and eat dim sum and great conversations with your family and friends. It's so fun. So this is beef, flat noodles. It's so good. These flat, wide noodles, typical Hong Kong dish. And oh, it smells yummy. So this is, right here, is the inside of the dumpling. And I promised to show you how we eat. I know, I'm going to sacrifice because it's not the prettiest scene to eat chicken feet on video, but I will show you. So you basically just eat around the bone in there and you spit out the, I know, but it's delicious. I don't know what they do to make this, but I think it's something deep fry. They cut the nails. You don't see the nails. I know. It's gross, but it's delicious. You're literally just eating the cartilages. You chew. And then you put the bone down. And you finish some more. So when you want more tea, you go like this. You tap on the table and someone will know that you need some tea. And then, well, in Hong Kong at least, when you need your teapot refilled with hot water, you would put this thing, well, you lift up the lid of the, what do you call it, the teapot, and do this thing here. Okay, right here. This is, people you will know that you need some more hot water in there. That's cool. Another thing is, right here, see the plate right here? Chinese people eat out of bowls. So the plate thing is really not Chinese people. But I think in America, people would use forks, and so they would maneuver better maybe with the plate. So here is this beautiful thing is eggplants. It is not the big American eggplants that we see. The skin is thinner. It's Chinese eggplants, okay? Not Japanese. And they stuff that with fish meat, ground up fish, and then they deep fry, or they would pan fry it. So I like spicy chili oils, and this is what I do. And is it's like a sandwich. It's my favorite, but I don't make it at home, so I eat it in the restaurants. And this thing is another one of my favorite. It's a taro dumpling that is like flaky and super crunchy.
Okay.
So what you see is mashed up taro, kind of like a potato, but got a really distinct flavor with meat inside. It's so good. This is right here, roasted duck shredded with pickled cabbage, like they've been pickled but not like sour. Preserved, I think that's the word, with rice noodles. Really, really good. Not many restaurants, Chinese restaurants serve it. It's very authentic. And right here, that's another thing that's supposed to be very labor intensive. And they are rice powder. They mix it with water, and then they put it on a sheet, and then steam it, and then roll it up with meat and things inside. Look. And then it's so delicious, served with oil and soy sauce. And supposed to be a lot of work, and a lot of places don't serve it. So that is a specialty in dim sum restaurants. And we also have this right here. See? The sesame balls. That is really, really good. They're sometimes plain or stuffed with red bean paste. And I am eating my taro dumpling. It's really, really good because it's just crunchy on the outside and soft on the inside. So good. And this noodle, everything tastes better with chili oil, and delicious. So this is in a soup, but sometimes they use just a little sauce with the noodles. It's so good. This is how they cut the Peking duck. And the Peking duck, they stuff the duck with food for days. when they're raising them, so it's got a lot of flavor and fat in the duck. And this is how it's served, tableside service. Isn't that gorgeous? With the shrimp chips colorful in the middle. We've had that before. It's delicious. This is the Peking duck. And again, there are not many restaurants that serve it. So it's a very special thing. We've had that in the past, but we're having dim sum today. So usually is served with steamed pancakes and with hoisin sauce and sliced scallions. It's gorgeous. This is the entire duck. And when I was little, my mother would take us to have Peking duck. And look, he just flipped the duck and blotted the extra grease. It is so good. So when we were little growing up, my mother would take us to the Peking duck restaurant and see the bone left over. When he's done with that, people just kind of toss it away. My mother would bring that, the bone, the whole thing home and make soup with it. So the next day we would have Peking duck bone soup with other vegetables and different things. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. Thank you. So look at this place. Chandeliers are a big thing in the Chinese restaurant. Look at those lions, Chinese New Year lions. I love that framed art. That is so pretty. It's like the emperor's robe, right? Look at this, the firecrackers. The dragon. And look at this. Look at this dragon. Looks like a palace here, doesn't it? I just love it. They actually frame up the emperor's robe. Hey, so this is the restaurant that we just finished our dim sum late lunch. And look at the background. It's like a royal palace. Anyway, I wanted to show you these lacy that during Chinese New Year we give to our children. So children everywhere would receive these wet packets, and I like the ox in there, don't you? And we would stuff cash in there for children. And then I love my little ox plush animal, but I didn't want like a cute one. He's kind of cute, but also represents strength. May the strength of the Lord be with you. And I love that. And that's going to be the symbol to remind me every day how God's strength is with us. And I wanted to share with you also one more thing. These earrings that I've had for many years, and I bought them here in the United States. And now I call them my grandmother's earrings. She never owned them, but I'm going to tell you the story. I got these earrings, and I remember one year I was visiting our family in Hong Kong, and I was wearing these earrings. They look like jade, but they are not. And my grandmother saw them, and she loved these earrings. And I don't know why. She had plenty of jewelry that were more exquisite and expensive and real jade than these. And one day she just really admired these earrings, and she said, can you take those off? I want them. They are so nice. I want to have them. And I just didn't know what to say, because I thought, you have way better earrings than these. Why would you want them? And I kind of was speechless for a second. And my sister, and we have that kind of relationship, you know, my sister said to my grandmother, said, oh my gosh, you are so rude. don't ask people for things just because you like them. And my sister insisted. She said, "Don't give them to her. Don't do that. That's just not nice. When someone likes something you have and tell you to take them off right this second." So I didn't give them to her. And every time I saw her, and when I was wearing these earrings, she would tell me how much she admired them, and she would say, "Will you take those off? I want them right now." And she was in her 80s. So for some reason, I never gave these earrings to her. And I'm kind of glad I didn't, because now I have my grandmother's earrings, even though she never owned them, but she loved them. And I know that if I gave these to her, and she passed away a few years ago, I would have no way to get them back. I wouldn't know. Somebody would have gotten a hold of them, or one of the uncles or cousins or somebody. And so now every time I wear these earrings, I remember her and I think of her, and I know that someday in heaven I'm going to see her and I can give these to her in heaven. Whatever, gemstones there are, like, amazing. But Grandma, I love you, and I wear these jade looking earrings and I think of you. And everyone else, Happy New Year, Year of the Ox. May the strength of the Lord be with you. Shalom, until next time.